Hey Carissa, good progress here. I really like your all your little icons. They all look pretty good. The main thing now is just to think of some way to unify this poster. I know you have a lot of these roads, but I'm just having a little bit of trouble seeing how the roads relate to what you're trying to say about the city. So you might want, I mean, what I would suggest is moving this skyline up to the top just because it's just the more natural place that most people will find a skyline. And then I would, if you want to do this zigzaggy road thing, you could do that, but I would do it underneath, and I would really simplify some of the color here. And just you might want to also then use some perspective on it. So just to show you some of these, so just as this is pretty much 1 point perspective. So, you can see it here. So if you're going to use this, you might want to make the ones in the background smaller because it's just going to look more realistic then. This is this basic 1 point perspective. Let's see if I can even just put drawing up here. This is just Google image search. Yeah, and you can kind of see how it works here with the 1 point and then the road. There's a lot of different other things you can study too. Oh, here it is. Here's something more of what you're doing with the road going that way and then getting smaller. Because just as you go into the as it goes into the background, it's going to get smaller. It's never going to be the same size. So that's something else you might want to incorporate. It's obviously not necessary. Where's your other one? So that's what I would do. And then I would really look at some way to unify, especially this part. I mean, this and this kind of have a unified look just because of the same color. Color really works to unify. The text, I would use all the same fonts. Maybe not for that. If that's the actual font for the market, I would keep it. You can't see what's behind this Huntington Park. You probably don't even really need it, or make it smaller underneath. You don't really need to label these. I really like your text here. Ohio could just be a little bit smaller maybe. And again, I would just put all this up at the top, and I'd probably put the text in the sky part. And for help, just go back out and have a look at some of the stuff that I posted under research. This is earlier in the week, last week. And just kind of look at how, they're also using perspective, not the road, but see how much smaller the background is than the buildings in the foreground. Same here. And then notice what's unifying this poster. Obviously, the buildings aren't all orange in Chicago, but the repetition is really working to add unity. Same here, orange buildings, right? I don't know why. Well, orange is just kind of an upbeat color, and this is a tourist orange buildings tourist attraction poster. But note how what's unifying these. And again, there's the state name underneath small, and then the tagline here. But again, clouds in the background, repetition of these trees, and repetition of really the same color, just different values, really dark and really light. Okay, so anyway, yeah, great start. You already have all your attractions, so now you just really need to figure out how to put them all together more to create unity. I do like this, but I think that it's a little bit, it's just less, it has less visual unity because it's on top of this city, and then this is so much different than this. It just looks like this looks like its own poster in the middle, and then the one on the top and the bottom look like a whole nother poster. So you really want to get that same look and feel. Okay. Hope this was useful.